Hello again, everyone out there in YouTube land. It's Monkey Mid here again for another roundup of Kiss singles. Not bootlegs today, Kiss singles. Okay, the last time I spoke to you was probably about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 months ago about Kiss singles. Since then, I have bought some beauties and I'm here to share them with you. So, should we get cracking, do you think? I think we should. Let's get on with the show. Oh, but before we carry on, I just want to show you something quickly. Pick this little beauty up here. Anarchy in Tokyo, the Sex Pistols. This is the November 1996 concert at the Tokyo Budokan Hall. It's very nice, nicely done. I like that picture. And back here, it's similar to Nevermind the Bollocks layout sort of thing. And check this out. It's in a lovely gold vinyl. Okay, there you go. So that is one of my purchases in the last few weeks, and I like it very much. There you go. I recommend you get this one. 100% perfect quality. There you go. Anyway, let's crack on. First up, we have, I'm going to take these out of the sleeve just in case there's any glare that you might see on your screen. Take these out. And there you go. First one is Beth. Okay, this is a US copy. It's on the sort of like the Camel label. They did do them on the Filmworks label later on, reissued it. But this is the first. Actually, I think there's a blue Bogart label, I believe. So, but this is the second issue then. This has got Beth on the A side and Detroit Rock. Actually, I'll get it out and you can have a look. There you go. So that's Beth there. I'll try and put the labels a bit closer so you can see them, because I think last time people were saying that I didn't put the labels close enough to the lens so they couldn't really see it, but there you go. Okay, and B-side is Detroit Rock City. Of course, when this originally came out, Detroit Rock City was the A-side and Beth was the B-side. I believe it was so popular, the B-side being Beth, people started playing that a lot, and then they reissued it and put Beth on the A-side. So if you want to be a completist, you need to get the other version as well, which is Detroit Rock City on the A side and Beth on the B side. And this one's vice versa. Okay, there you go. Slip that back in and put that there. Next up, whoa, this is a beauty. Just slip this out of the case. This one is Hard Luck Woman. Okay, Hard Luck Woman. This is on the German Bellathon label. Again, back in the day, I think I told you that I sold all my singles, and this was one of the other ones that I wanted to get hold of, had in my collection, and got this for quite a reasonable price. This was only about £12, so that's a good price. This is not the reissue, okay? This is the original one. There are reissues of these that came out in the box set, okay, which I'm sure you know about. So, but anyway, that's Hard Luck Woman. There we go. There you go. Mr. Speed on the other side. Okay, and this is in very nice condition as well for £12, I have to say. I was well chuffed with this one. Okay, so both sides the same, a little bit boring. Later on, when the Germans did the singles, they kind of like made it a bit more interesting, which I'll show you a bit later. Okay, so that's Hard Luck Woman. Nice picture there from 76 tour, 77 I'd say. Early 77. So there you go. Hard Luck Woman. Now, if you remember, when I did part 1 of my singles, I did Hard Luck Woman, which was on a Pie label. It's an EP, an English EP, and I didn't have the cover for it. Well, I've managed to track it down now, and again, it's one of those I had back in the day. Sold it for whatever reason, and I managed to track it down, and here it is. Oh, Hard Luck Woman. Check this one out. Okay, so the other one I showed you on part 1 only had the Casablanca sleeve, okay, but this is the proper cover. This one's actually in not bad condition. It's actually okay, a little bit sort of wear and tear on the top, just slightly. These go for, if you want a really good condition one, you're looking at about £30 to £40. I managed to pick this one up in, I think I got it on Discogs, I think, or somewhere, eBay, and this one cost me 15. Okay, £15. It's not perfect, but it's okay. That's the front. That's the back. Okay, get that out. Record's in perfect condition. Lovely, I played it. Lovely. There you go. There you go. So that's Hard Luck Woman EP with Calling Dr. Love and Beth. Okay. So, but yeah, if you want a reasonable one, you know, you can pick them up for about £20. If you want a perfect one, it's going to be about 35, 40, 50, something like that. Okay. There you go. So that's Hard Luck Woman on the pie label. Next up we have Calling Dr. Love. Okay. There we have it. And this is the camel label, the American import camel label. These aren't too difficult to collect. It's funny enough, I actually went through a month of just collecting these. These are a little bit cheaper to collect. Non-picture covers, just standard kind of like singles. Well, they're not all cheap, but this one was okay. This was only about, I think this was just under £10, okay? So maybe a little bit more expensive. I managed to get some cheaper ones as well. So that's Calling Dr. Love, and then you've got Take Me on the other side. Let me just get that out. There you go. There you go. Okay. That's that. And nice condition, this one. So there you go. Okay. So that's Calling Dr. Love. Next up we have Calling Dr. Love again. Okay. I'm trying really hard not to go down the Tom Shannon route, although this isn't really that. This is Calling Dr. Love with Take Me on the other side again, but it's on the Filmworks label, okay? Not the Camel labels I showed previously. So these are kind of like reissues, all right? Now this one is in really nice condition. There we are. This is near mint, okay? There we are. There you go. Calling Dr. Love. I'll tell you when you do start going down the Tom Shannon route, and that is when you start collecting the different plant numbers. I'll show you that later. I think I've got one in there. And but no, this is anyway. There you go. That's Calling Dr. Love. Nothing interesting, but I just went through a month of just collecting singles without any picture covers on, and just try and get these. Okay. Got a few more to track down. I'm sure I'll get there in the end. Next up we have the mighty, mighty, mighty Love Gun. There we go. Okay, a Japanese import, this one. Victor World Group. There you go. Victor Records. There it is. Okay. The usual lyrics on the other side of the sheet. I really like this one. The photo shoot with them standing on the, is it called the plexi glasses or plexi platforms, whatever. There you go. And a single. And B-side is Hooligan. Okay. Again, this one's in very nice condition. And again, this was quite cheap. I managed to get this for £12. Plus a few pounds postage from Japan. So that's a really nice one, okay? Yeah, don't pay any more than about 15 for this one, okay? 15, 18 at the absolute max, okay? Do search around. I've always said, have a search around on Discogs, eBay, compare the prices, and try and get the best price you can, okay? There you go. Now the next one. This was nice. This is quite a rare. Say rare. It's you don't see it often. Okay, you don't see it often. On Discogs you might do a bit more, but eBay you don't see them often. This one. The mighty, mighty again. The mighty Love Gun. Okay. There you go. This is a German Bellathon one. I love the pictures they use, the Germans, for their singles. This is another 75, 76, 75 shot. 75, 77, early 77 shot. Okay, 76, 77. I'm sure Mr. McKinnon will be correcting me on that one, Mr. McKinnon. There you go. Both sides the same. Okay. So later on they did change the backs. Okay, here we go. And B side is Then She Kissed Me. There you go. There we go. The Germans really do, as I said before, they seem to choose really nice pictures. Okay, so there you go. That is a Love Gun. Try and get this one if you can. Expect to pay about look about 25, 30. Okay, I've managed to get that one for 20. It's not perfect condition, but it's good enough for me. Okay. So around the 30, maybe 40 for that one. So just keep your eyes peeled and you'll get there. Okay. Right, next up we have, this is quite nice. I like this one. Nah, actually, that's a lie. I like them all. This one, Christine 16. Okay, this is a French one, okay? There you go. A French Christine 16. On the B side is Shock Me. There you go. Now this one's even got the little price tag on there. Normally I'd take it off, but do you know what? I find it quite sort of it's kind of like there's like a certain charm to leaving that on there. It says 11 francs 40. Okay, 11 francs 40 is about what? Back in 77, probably about £1, £1.10, something like that. £1.10, £1.10 for that. I wish I paid £1.10 for this, but I didn't. This one was actually this one's still quite cheap, including postage from France. This one was just under £10, okay, and it's in really nice condition. On the record, sorry, on Discogs, the guy actually put it as VG, but I think it's better than VG. This is in really nice condition. Okay, so I'm going to leave the price tag on just for that nostalgic feel. And there we go. So yeah, which side is which? Christine 16. There we are. There you go. We have Shock Me on the other side. That's a nice one. Say, if you can get it, don't pay more than say about 15 for it. Okay, 15 max, and that includes postage as well. Okay. Right. Next up, we have. Now I never had this. This is only there's nothing special. Okay. This is just like a standard single. This is Then She Kissed Me. It's an EP. It's got Flaming Youth, and it's also got Hooligan. Back in the day when I was collecting singles, I don't think I came across this one or ever owned it. So when I saw it on eBay, I thought, yeah, I've got to have this. This is, yeah, you do see it sometimes, and sometimes you don't. Okay. Just one of those rarer records. I don't know. There you go. There you go. Okay. I'll stick that back in there. So that's the EP again. Then She Kissed Me. Pie. Very nice. Okay. Next up we have. I know these are not very interesting because they're only on the Casablanca sleeve, but you do need them if you're going to start collecting singles, I think. Anyway, this is Rocket Ride, okay, American issue, on the Filmworks label. I believe this is available on a Camel label as well, which I'd like to get, which is it's a bit weird why they use the Camel label, because Camel label only went up to Rock and Roll Over, and then they stopped using them on the LPs, but maybe they just carried on the singles, I don't know. But I'd like to get a Camel label of this. Okay, that's Rocket Ride. Put that out. Rocket Ride and Tomorrow and Tonight. Okay, so there's not a lot else I can say about that one either. So there you go. Okay, next up we have, now this is nice. I've been trying to track this one down for a little while at the right price. Rocket Ride, a French copy of Rocket Ride. Okay, so single from France. I like the picture they've used. It's a 77, maybe early 78 shot. It's got Tomorrow and Tonight on the B side. That's the front. That's the back. And there you go. That's the front there. You can see there's a little bit of writing on this one. Now, I originally paid £10 for this one on the Discogs, just over £10, but the guy said there was no writing on it, but when it turned up, so he gave me £5 back, so I got it for a fiver. So that's not bad for £5. I don't quite know what you can use to get that that ink off. Someone said brake fluid. I don't know if that is true or not, but if you've got any ideas on how to get that off, let me know how to get ink off a label. There you go, so that's Rocket Ride. Not bad for £5. I'll try and replace a single maybe if I can find one that doesn't have a picture cover or something, but there you go. Right. Next up. This is nice, okay. I only had this through the post the other day. Rocket Ride from Germany on the Bellathon label, okay. Again, this one's available in the reissue. They put it in box sets, I believe, but rather the original, even though it's slightly tattier. This one's not perfect, but for less than £10, this is not bad. Okay, a little bit more than £10, I think. I might have paid about 12, including postage, £12 altogether. So that's not bad. That's the front. And now the Germans started to do things differently on the back covers, and not the same. There you go. That's the back. So the new album, Kiss Alive 2. Okay. Here we have it. And let's have a look at the single here. So there it is. Rocket Ride. And Tomorrow and Tonight. There you go. So nice copy of this. Again, if you wanted a really top-notch one, a good one, you're looking at about 25, 30. Okay, if you really want a top-notch one. I don't have to have it top-notch. As long as it's around a VG plus condition, I'm happy. Okay, but each their own, of course. Right, how many more have I got here? I'll see if I can get through these. Right, so what? I'll do one more. I'm going to have a break, okay? You need a break when you do this job. Right. Now, this is another one of those rare ones. There you go. Rock and Roll All Night. So the English Pie label version, okay? On the B side is Come On and Love Me. This again, I think the English, like with the solo singles, we made quite a good effort on this, and I think this is really nice, okay? It's Rock and Roll All Night from Double Platinum, okay? That's the front. That's the back, okay? This single, I've seen them for about 35, sometimes even 45. I managed to get this for 25, okay? I managed to get this one for a good price. So I'm very pleased with this one. I'll show you the inside. Rock and Roll All Night. Come On and Love Me. Has this one got the... No. A lot of the Pie singles had that sort of red translucent, you can sort of like see through the vinyl, so it's red, but not on this one, funny enough. There you go. And again, I have to stress the fact that just because they're translucent red doesn't mean they're worth any more money, but people do seem to charge a lot of money for them, okay? Just beware of that. It doesn't make any difference, okay? So, there you go. Anyway, there you go. So that's Rock and Roll All Night, and Come On and Love Me on the B-side, okay? Right, guys, I'm going to take a break because I'm sweltering up here. It's a very hot, humid day today. So I will catch you guys a little bit later. Until then, take care.